Hello everyone, welcome to 203. I'm Dr. Esperanza and I'll be your math instructor for this semester. Now to start with, let's introduce your grading system for this semester. You will be graded with your homework or your weekly task, which is 30% of your final grade, your quizzes, which is 50% of your semester grade, and your final exam, which is 20%, total of 100%. Now let's talk about your homework and how it's going to be done in Math 203 online. Now for your homework, I will give you a video that will help you or help me introduce the topic that we're going to be working on for that particular week. After the video or after you watching the video, you can then go to your reading assignment, which will help you understand the topic better, and it's going to be posted in Blackboard. So I expect that you already know how to navigate Blackboard as our learning management system, and the assignment or the questions that you will be answering from those weekly tasks is also going to be posted in your weekly tasks. So you will have a video, a reading assignment, and an assignment for your weekly task for Math 203. Now for the video that I'll be sending you, or I'll be providing you, it's not going to be a random video that you will be seeing. This will be videos that I made myself to help you understand the topic better. Now the video that I will be providing you is not going to be as complete as what I'm going to give you on your reading and your assignment task. The video is just meant to introduce the topic that you're going to be working on that week, and it will also help you have a better understanding on how to answer the major tasks that you will be working online. And for your weekly task, you will be seeing a video that I'll be providing. It could be 1, 2, 3, or 4 videos depending on how complex the topic will be for that week. And then once you have watched the video, you can go to the assignment reading to go through the books or the pages of the textbook that you will be seeing online. And once you are ready to take the assignment task, you can now go to the assignment task wherein you will be answering questions from the topics that I will be covering that particular week. Now to give you a more detailed explanation on the weekly task or the weekly homework that I will be providing you, your weekly homework has a deadline. You are expected to finish the weekly task for the entire week, and the deadline for answering and watching the video and reading the reading materials is going to be, or it's going to happen every Sunday at 11:45. So make sure that every Sunday, make sure or keep in mind that you have a task that you're supposed to turn in my class, so you avoid missing any of the work for that particular week. And for the quizzes or the testing is going to be done online as well. So just like the weekly task or weekly homework, it's going to be open for the entire week, and I will be opening all the lessons that we've done for that particular quiz, so that you will have time to review on it. And once you're ready to take the quiz, you are allowed to take it anytime of that particular week, but make sure to finish the quiz before Sunday at 11:45, which is pretty much the same deadline as the homework. And I'm doing this so that you can build a routine on our online class, so it will help you not miss any of the work that I assign you to do online. And for this quizzes, you will have 3 quizzes that you need to watch out for, and for one semester it would probably take you 3 or 4 weeks to be ready to take one of the quizzes. And I will be posting the schedule for our quiz in our syllabus, so make sure to read the syllabus that I am going to send you in Blackboard. Now for the last piece of the puzzle, which is the final exam will be different from your homework task and your quizzes, because your final exam is going to be a proctored exam, which means you need to show up and I need to see you in person so you can take the final exam. That will happen on a Saturday a week before the final exams. So I will be scheduling it within the semester. So I will be sending you an email as to where to meet, what time to meet, and when you can take the final exam or the live final exam. That will happen again on a Saturday, the week before the final exam week. So I hope that you will not make any travel plans or any sort of plans for that particular week, because once again you need to show up for our proctored final exam. Now for our online Math 203 policy, it's pretty simple. There is no makeup test under any circumstances, so make sure that every Sunday at 11:45 p.m. you have finished the task already and you have turned in your homework or answered the quiz for that particular week. No makeup for your homework as well, just like for your tests and your quizzes, because if you miss any of the deadlines, which is pretty much every Sunday at 11:45 for the entire semester, you will receive a 0%, and unfortunately I'm not going to open that particular folder again for you to access that particular weekly assignment or quizzes. So make sure to plan ahead so that you're not going to get a 0% on the tests and on your weekly task. Now if you have any concerns, you can email me at psperan@chapman.edu. Usually I respond really quickly, especially if I'm not teaching, when you start sending me email, but to give me a little time to respond to your email, expect to receive an email from me probably the night of that particular day that you send me an email, because one, I am not just doing online work, I'm also a regular math teacher, so I teach during the day, and sometimes I read emails during the day as well and respond during the evening. So be patient for sometimes if I happen to not send you an email right away. And also sometimes I get bombarded with a lot of emails, so sometimes I can overlook some of your emails. So be patient and be assured that I'll be responding to your email. Now for your Math 203 coverage, we will be learning data analysis, linear regression, statistical models and probability, estimation, and hypothesis testing for the entire semester. So I suggest that you get your TI-84. This will be extremely helpful in answering most of the problems that we're going to be working on online. So make sure that you have this graphing calculator with you to help you learning Math 203 on your own. Now to give you some tips on an online class, because I've been in a lot of online classes before, especially in grad school, and I understand how challenging online classes will be, because you are basically doing all the work independently with minimal supervision. So I hope that I'll be able to give you a more positive learning experience in my Math 203 online class by providing you videos and tasks that you can actually finish on your own for that week. So my first tip is, one, don't procrastinate. You need to set up a routine for this particular week, because once again, you are on your own, and you need to set up a schedule for yourself to be able to be organized with your online work. And speaking of being organized, you need to keep a notebook as well to make sure to write down all the notes that I'm going to give you, especially on the videos. So an online class can also be similar to a traditional classroom setting, so an organized notes will be extremely helpful for you to be able to understand the lesson better, especially in statistics. Don't miss a test, because our policy states that I don't give out makeup classes or makeup tests for any missing tests that you will have. So please make sure to never miss a test in our class, and also to keep a positive attitude, because once again, I understand the difficulty and the challenge of being in an online class, and you just have to make sure that you are responsible, organized, and have a good study habit in making sure that you are going to make it on the deadlines that I'm going to set. Now, I've been talking for the past 10 minutes already, so to give you a little bit of information about your instructor or your professor for this semester, I'm going to give you 5 little facts about me. One is that I've been a teacher for a long time now. I've been a teacher in the Philippines, China, and here in the United States for over 10 years now. During my free time, I do CrossFit, and I also run for Tough Mudder whenever I get a chance. I have 2 younger sisters, and I speak 4 languages: English, Filipino, Mandarin, and Cantonese. My first language is Filipino. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and English is my second language. If you know Aaron Sanchez of the Toronto Blue Jays, he was my student for 4 years, and proud to say that a big guy like Aaron Sanchez came from a small town where I'm living, and these are the 5 facts about me, and I hope you have a better view on who your teacher is, and I'm a real person. I'm not just a person giving you online homework every week. So with that, I am going to give you your first task, which is an extra credit point. This will be your homework for this particular week, and what I want you to do is for you to create your own video introduction, just like what I've given you for my 5 facts. I know this is extremely challenging for most of you, especially if you're shy in talking to the camera, because believe me, it's extremely awkward to talk to no one, especially talking to a camera. So that is why this particular task is an extra credit point that I'm going to give you if you produce a video. That one will state your name, 2, your college major, and answering this particular question on why you took this online class for Math 203. I also want to hear about your expectation for this online class, and of course, to give me 5 facts about yourself as well. So once again, this particular task is an extra credit point that I will give you, or I will add to your quiz 1 for this particular semester. I am most likely going to give you maybe 5 points or more for your first quiz to help you raise your grade up if you are gunning for an A. So once again, this is an extra credit points because I understand it's extremely difficult and awkward to be creating video like this. And if you happen to finish this challenge, you can send your video to my Twitter at Pedro Jose. It's going to be 0 on Jose. Or you can send me your video message through my Facebook page at the number bender. You can also send your video in my email if it's not too big, because I believe you only you can only send video as high as 10 megabytes to be able to send it. And also, if you have a YouTube channel, you can upload your video in your YouTube channel and just send me the link. Set it in private because you don't want it to be public, and that will be your extra credit points for the first week of our semester. And that's it. Once again, thank you so much for listening for in our little syllabus introduction, and I am looking forward to giving you a positive learning experience in my online class, and